What's up guys, welcome to Poland's Garage. So today we're gonna keep working my Miata. What we are gonna do today, as you guys can see, the under hood of this car doesn't look too nice. This engine was replaced, there's some writing on it and bullshit like that. I'm gonna try to clean up this. I don't know how hard it's gonna be. I have some rubbing alcohol. And we're gonna take off this valve cover, just the valve cover, and we're gonna repaint it all with the BedLiner. It's gonna be like, you guys know how BedLiner looks like. It's like black, like the texture. We're gonna take the Mazda and probably the OHC16 valves too. And we're gonna paint this red so it kind of match the car. So when you open the hood, it just looks nicer under there, and clean up those wires and shit so they actually looks clean and decent. So let's get to work. Alright guys, so as you saw, everything is unbolted. I put all the bolts and a piece of cardboard. I put holes in the cardboard. I'll show you right now what I meant. So this is all the bolts in the cardboard, and this is basically like a copy, like a shitty copy of my valve cover. So I know where each bolt goes. They're obviously, all of those are basically the same. There's only this one, there are two shorter ones that holds this little piece of metal, and this one is just for the wire plastic holders. But I like to putting the bolts in the same spot where they came from, so I just have them in the order now, so when I be putting it back together, I know exactly where each bolt goes. So I'll try to lose it. Everything, you have to make sure everything is taken off, and it seems like everything is off. It comes off really easily, as you can see. There might be some oil dripping, but this is it. Okay, we're gonna put it somewhere. I'm gonna put on my trunk for now. I'm gonna prepare like a piece of cardboard or something. I'm gonna start cleaning it up, and we're gonna start painting it. But the good part now, once the valve cover is off, especially like on the Miatas or something, you can, as you see, this is all plastic. But so you can technically unbolt this to like replace everything and check out the belt. But this is a good time to check out your gears, your belts, if you have any leaks. As you guys can see, this engine was very well taken care of. I just replaced the oil, this way the oil is clean. I just dropped the when I was removing the valve cover. But you can see the belt is basically in great condition. Like, there's nothing bad with the belt. There's no cracks. You can probably see on the video even. There's no cracks, nothing's in really good condition. The gears are not loose or anything. You can see someone's replacing it, how they mark where the cams go. If you guys don't know how well you can see the paint right here, I'll try to show as well as possible so you can see someone was replacing it. But they did a good job, and there's no problems or anything. I'm pretty sure the water pump was replaced too. So once we have this off, I'm just gonna clean up this thing a little bit, but this is gonna be at the end. First, let's take care of the valve cover. Let's clean it up and start painting it. Alright guys, so I take it off, clean it as much as possible, remove like those old stickers and shit from there. And you guys can see how dirty and gross this thing is. So what I did, I cover all of those holes with the tape. I cut it around so like I can paint everywhere but not into the holes. I clean up the inside of where the coils go, and of each, because we are painting with the BedLiner. As you guys know, BedLiner gives a texture. So just to make it easier for me later, so I can easily put the bolts in without like, you know, ruining the threads or anything, I just put a piece of towel, like just roll a little bit and put in each one of those holes so I don't get the BedLiner in there. And now I'm gonna shake it for a second, and I'm gonna repaint the whole thing, and we're gonna see how it's gonna look. So I'm probably gonna put like 3 coats or so. Alright guys, so I put the first layer. As you guys see, it's still wet and everything. We're gonna wait a little bit now for this to dry, and I'm gonna put one more layer. Most likely because it already looks nice. I'm gonna put one more layer just in case, and we're gonna wait until it's dry, and we're gonna cover all those letters and paint the inside of the letters. Alright guys, so everything is painted. I mean everything, just the BedLiner. As the first layer was dry, I already spray painted with the second layer. I didn't want to make a boring video, like you guys already saw me painting it once, so I didn't record a second layer. But I was waiting a little bit, it's dry already. You can feel like maybe tiny stick in some parts, but it's good enough for now. So I'm gonna use the tape right now. Just put a big uh, piece of tape over here, and then push it in and use a razor blade so I can cut out all the letters, and it shouldn't be too hard on this car because it's pretty simple. They're like just curved in. So I'm gonna try to do it as nice as possible, cut out all of them, then cover the whole thing so you don't get overspray on it, and paint just the inside and see how it's gonna end up looking like. So what I did in this one, the Mazda, as I said, I put a tape over it, I cut out the razor blade, like all those pieces painted over, and that took forever, and I still got fucking overspray a little bit everywhere. So what I did with this one, I sprayed some paint to the cap, use a little brush and paint over it, and I also like my hands shake when I have to do something really small, so there's tiny bit over paint everywhere, and this get more paint inside. This one it's just like one layer, so I probably have to go over it one more time because it's way darker than this one. I want to have it like this. So we're gonna see how it's gonna look like in a second. As I told you guys, you see like all those pins right now that I made from the fucking paper. It took me like 10 minutes maybe at the top. All those holes are clean right now, but it's painted everywhere around them, so I don't have to be worried that those bolts won't go in or anything, because all those holes, everything is clean. So this is definitely not a waste of time or anything. This is a good way to protect and, like, you know, give yourself a little bit of time, and at the end you're gonna be happy that you did it, because all the bolts are gonna easily go back in the spots where it's supposed to be. Alright guys, so I didn't even put the bolts in it or the spark plugs or anything, and it already looks so much better. Just look at it, how nice it looks. I just wish the red would be a little bit better, like a little bit more popping out, you know. But it looks so far so good. Let's put all the bolts back in, put the spark plug cables in, and we're gonna be good to go. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the final effect. It already got a little bit dirty when I was putting those not valve covers, I was putting those cables in. But I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit, and it looks really nice, like the bed liner of the red. I still want to redo something with those letters so they look nicer, but the bed liner looks nice. I connect everything. Hopefully it's not gonna be leaking or anything. I try to keep everything clean. So, but yeah, that's basically all we're gonna do today. So that's basically all for today. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to my channel, leave a like below, and stay tuned, and see you next time.